Hey everyone, Jared with you here from Longhorn Investments and joined by one of our great borrowers, Sean Olu, who has worked with Dan and done several deals with Longhorn. He's super fancy. He's got the headset and everything. He's showing me up, which we always we're okay with for sure. But
there you go.
Sean, first of all, how did you come across Longhorn Investments?
So this was 2017, kind of. So I started getting into real estate, started reading things on Bigger Pocket and talking to people, local people in Knoxville. So I kind of invest in Knoxville, Tennessee, or Knoxville, Oak Ridge area in Tennessee. So I started asking around on Bigger Pocket, say, hey, I need a hard money lender. I mean, the idea of hard money lending was really fancy at that point. I was like, never done it before. And then I started talking to a lot of people. So someone said, oh, you need to talk to Dan, Longhorn Investments. I said, okay, let's see how that works. So I grabbed my phone, I gave Dan a call, and it was really cool. He was able to walk me through the process, and then we just hit it off from there.
All right, so I guess first of all, let's go back to what you were sharing. The idea of hard money. It's not, I mean, it's not a conventional loan. It is not the most conventional way of going about it. So, what was did you have any concerns, even as Dan was explaining things to you about hard money, things that you just weren't sure about?
Yeah, I mean, some of the things that kind of made me to say, I hope I'll be able to do this is, number one is interest only loan. So I was like, I'm going to be paying for 6 months and then my loan is not going down. Okay, that's like the number one thing. And then the other thing, he was like, okay, you have to, we only give you this loan for 6 months. If you need to extend it, you have to pay for an extension and things like that. I was like, do you mean I have to complete the renovation in 6 months? And if I don't complete it, I have to pay for an extension? That was another thing at that point. And at that point as well, I didn't have any experience. So I think I got started off with, say, 12% interest rate. So there's a couple of things. I was like, you know what, Dan, let me go think about it. And then I will get back to you. So those were just like the initial kind of thing that just was a little big deal for me at that point.
And you obviously decided to move forward and you've done deals with Longhorn, you've worked with Dan. So now that you've been through the experience, why is it that despite some of those concerns, it still made sense for you to move forward and keep coming back?
So after I gave it a little bit of thought, that was really great. And I would say the whole Longhorn team are super great. I had tons of questions after talking to him the first time. I sent him an email, called him. The response rate was really awesome. So all my questions were answered. And then I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to do the first deal. At least just put my feet in the water and see how that goes. I think that deal we closed it within 2 weeks. And I was like, whoa. And then Dan told me, he was like, we should be able to close your deal in 2 weeks. So you can literally tell the seller that you can close in 2 weeks. And the hard money lending is as good as having cash. So I went into that deal. I mean, I'm not advising anybody to do this, but I went into that deal with some level of confidence where I told the seller that I could close in 2 weeks. And then I knew the appraisal was very strong at that point. So I waived the appraisal and waived the inspection because I worked with my contractor. And then I also waived finance. So I was like, I'm going to close in 2 weeks and I'm waiving everything. And the offer was accepted within 3 hours. And then I gave Dan a call. I was like, my offer is accepted. What do you do? And then he told me everything. And then we walked through it, closed that deal within 2 weeks. Went into Reno and the money was released. It was really awesome. So we finished the first phase of the renovation and then I sent in the draw request. The next day, the inspector came by and then that day I got an email saying, oh, the inspection is completed and the money has been released. I was like, whoa, is that fast? So a couple of things like that, I was like, this is real. And then we finished up the renovation, put the tenants in the house. And I called them, I was like, I'm going to do this again. So, and then it became really addictive, just keep doing it over and over again. So, and Longhorn has become like, I see Longhorn like a partner in the business now. I mean, I could grab my phone and give any one of them a call. Right? Everybody has been super great. If there's any question I need clarity on, I call, I'll send email. The response rate is really awesome. And then I keep bringing a lot of people say, hey, you want to do BRR method? Longhorn is the way to go. So it's been really awesome since 2017, 18 now.
And I'm glad you brought up that last part. I know that in the world, so many decisions perhaps are made because of referrals from friends. Whether it's going to a restaurant or hey, I'm thinking of going on vacation to this city. Have you been? When it comes to something though that really impacts someone's money, those referrals are super important. And I know that people aren't going to give a referral if your money is on the line, unless, I'm really confident that, I believe in whomever or whatever company perhaps I'm referring, and you're willing to refer people to Longhorn and listening to you talk. So the speed, the communication, the service, those are all the big reasons why you feel so strongly, not only in doing your own deals with Longhorn, but feeling comfortable having other people come to Longhorn as well.
Correct. And then another thing I would also like to point out, in addition to what you've mentioned, is Longhorn is one of the very few hard money lenders out there that will lend you up to 100% in as much you are up to or below 75% ARV. So I've talked to a couple of hard money lenders, and I realized, okay, I can do this. So we focus on single family and multi-family, 1 to 4 units. And then we focus on the BRR method, done tons of BRR. I mean, we want to keep tenants in this. I don't flip. So we keep tenants in the house and then we move on to the next deal. So having someone like Longhorn to fund the whole purchase and renovation, most of our deals are below 70%. If the math doesn't work at 70% ARV for me, I am not moving forward with that deal. So I'm looking for deals that are below 70%. That makes it easier, which means that for the sake of people listening, the purchase price and the renovation must be, addition of both must be less than or equal to 70% of the after repair value. So I try to keep my deal that way to make sure I'm sitting comfortably at that pace. In the sense that, I mean, things are increasing, prices of materials are increasing, things like that. If you run into something behind the wall, I can comfortably finish it up and then still come out good at the end of the deal. So the fact that I have a hard money lender that could lend up to 70% or even 75 in some cases is really awesome. So that's something that makes Longhorn really unique. So I keep spinning into this BRR, single family and multi-family, and keep dragging a whole lot of partners. I mean, I've introduced couple of partners to Longhorn at this point. That helped me to do multiple deals at the time. I think I started with one, I finished the first one, and then I came back and said, oh, damn, we'll do it again. And then I picked up the other one. And then I got to a point, I was like, I could do 2 at the same time. Because now I have contractors that could do all these things. And then we did 2, and then we could do 3 at the same time, we could do 4 at the same time. And then started bringing partners. And so it's been really, really, really awesome having someone like a company like Longhorn on my side in this journey. It made the journey so easy and so worth it for me, so that I don't have to come out of pocket with a lot of money to go into this house. I say something like maybe close with maybe 5,000 to 7,000, and then do the renovation, and then I get tenants into this, and then I refinance, I get my money back. And then I could go on to use that money to knock off another deal. So Longhorn have made that really possible for me, and I appreciate them for that.
Well, we appreciate you, appreciate your business. I know Dan certainly does as well, and appreciate you taking a few minutes to share your experiences with us, Sean. Thanks so much.
No worries. Thank you so much. I'll do it again and again. I appreciate you guys.